Welcome back to the channel, folks. JD here again with a quick video today, not necessarily a finance tutorial. I'm going to do a new video tomorrow, hopefully, so stay tuned for that. Once again, thank you very much for all your comments or your emails. Thank you for subscribing if you have done. Please do continue to hit that subscribe button and that bell so that you can get notifications of when I release new videos, because I am trying to release more videos more often. So I really appreciate that. As I said last time, only about 17% of anybody watching this current video is a subscriber, so I'd really appreciate it if you could kindly subscribe, so that encourages me to make more of these videos and more content. I've had quite a few suggestions for new video ideas. People out there who are considering buying a new car or a used car and wondering what might be a good way of them financing it. So thanks very much for that. Apologies if I don't get around to making one that you suggest. I'm struggling to keep track of them all, but I think tomorrow's video, it might be Tuesday's video, so that's the 7th of July 2020, might be a video looking at the Audi Q3, and someone kindly suggested a video looking at perhaps a new Q3, a used Q3, and also leasing a Q3. So I think that's a really nice idea, so we'll probably look at that next. Now, when I was kind of doing a little bit of research into the Q3 yesterday, I came across a finance example, and I've seen this, a few manufacturers at the moment are starting to do this, and whether it's to try and gee up a bit of business after coming out of lockdown, I don't know, but I've noticed a few deals whereby it's, say, a 3-year agreement or a 4-year agreement, but the first 3 months is kind of on them. So there's no payment to make for the first 3 months. It's very similar to deferring the first 3 months on a personal loan or on a mortgage. And one thing I would say is, yeah, it's a great idea and it makes it perhaps a little bit more affordable, but unless it's a 0% agreement, you are going to still pay interest on those first 3 months. So just pay close attention to the total amount borrowed and the total amount on the credit agreement, because it will include those 3 months interest. And that got me thinking, could I enhance the spreadsheet to take into account this kind of new offer, this new way of working? So I spent a good few hours yesterday trying to tweak my formula, and I think it's near enough there. I will issue this to anybody who's already obtained a spreadsheet from me very soon. I don't want to keep inundating people with emails, so please bear with me for a few weeks if you don't get the latest spreadsheet. I just don't want to keep tweaking it and then constantly sending emails out, because that personally annoys me as a consumer, if you like, or as a recipient. So don't be alarmed if you don't get the latest version straight away. It's only because I don't want to keep bombarding people. But let me just show you what I've done. So essentially, I've just amended the spreadsheet very slightly. If you remember, the last update we talked about a few weeks ago was where I amended the way that the interest is calculated for Excel's function. It's called the IPMT function. Look into it if you're interested, or the PMT function, and it uses kind of yearly interest, if you like. So I had to do a bit of tweaking around the scenes to make it work better. So that was the latest revision. But what I've done here, look, is, funny enough, when I was looking at Audi yesterday for this Q3 video, I noticed, look, that they had an offer here where it was a 4-year agreement, really good interest rate at 4.9 APR. But notice here, look, it's got the first 3 monthly payments of 0. Okay, so what I'm saying is that this is still a 4-year agreement. So you're still paying 4 years worth of interest, even though you're only paying 44 payments. So that got me thinking, can I kind of amend the spreadsheet to include that? And I think I've kind of done it near enough. So if you look here, look, this is the kind of the unreleased version 4.5, and we'll just put the figures in. So the total cost, let's try and show all this on the screen at once. So the total cost on the road is 34,260. And they are saying you need to put a deposit in of 569904, and they're putting a contribution of, let's try this again, 34,260. You put a deposit of 569904. They put a deposit of 3.5. Guaranteed future value is 3971.65. Starting month. So let's say we're buying this now. So let's say the starting month is June 2020, and the quoted APR is 4.9. Okay, so this is the bit that I've changed. So the number of months and then the number of free payments, if you like. So as with all Volkswagen Audi Group finance agreements, they tend to be what I call term minus one. So this is a 4-year agreement, but notice there's the first 3 monthly payments off and 44 monthly payments. So the total period before we get to the guaranteed future value is 47 months. So what I've done on the latest version of the spreadsheet is you put in the total number of payments, if you like. I might rename that because it's not, it's kind of, you have to put the term minus one in there. So this is 47 months in total, with month 48 being the final value, and the number of free payments is 3. Okay, so as you can see, it's showing 33942. They've got 339, so it's pretty close. The total amount, including charges, etc., is 38105, and they've got 38096. So we're about £10 out over the 4 years. But notice on the amortization table here, what I've done, look, is you can see that in the first 3 months, even though you're not paying any capital down and you're not paying any interest, you are still being charged the interest for the first 3 months equal to month 4, if you see what I mean. So month 1 we're charged £100.10, month 2 £100.10, month 3 £100.10, month 4 £100.10, but we're then starting to pay the capital down. And then you can see, because we're slowly dropping the capital slightly by, in the first month 239 quid, the interest starts to fall. So I think it kind of works, but just be aware, look, even though you've got the first 3 months free on an agreement like this, you're still paying, in this case, about 300 quid in interest. Okay, it's not a problem. I've recently been involved in purchasing a new Ford Fiesta, and that was on 0%, and that was a 39. What they've done with that is they've made it a 39-month agreement with 36 equal payments, but because it was 0%, it didn't really make any odds. There was no extra charges. You were just basically deferring paying the capital down. So that wasn't it. Like, this is kind of 47 months, but you've only got 44 payments. That was 39 months with 36 payments, if you see what I mean. But there was no interest, so it didn't really matter. Hope that was useful. So like I say, I will chuck this out to people soon as possible, and I will be back in touch probably tomorrow or Tuesday, that's the 7th, with a new video, hopefully looking at the Audi Q3, buying it 3 different ways. So thanks for watching. I hope you like the haircut, by the way. I managed to get a post-lockdown haircut on the 4th of July yesterday. Hope everyone's safe and well, and please subscribe. As I say, please continue to email me, please comment, and I will see you very soon. Thanks for watching. Take care.